Wicked is delivering a killing at the box office, but Mattel aren't doing quite so hot, as a good chunk of their Wicked dolls were recalled in the weeks prior to the movie's release, when, as you may recall, it became widely known that among the fine print on the back of the box, there was a link to a website address, only not for the movie, but for the porn company Wicked Pictures. And now, someone is suing them. Let's dive in. This story comes to us from Variety and reads, Mattel is being sued for mistakenly printing the URL for a pornographic site on the packaging for special edition Wicked dolls. For a moment, this is where I was hoping it would be film production company Universal behind the lawsuit, as that would have been very interesting to see play out, but no such luck. According to court documents, a South Carolina resident is launching a class action lawsuit after purchasing the toy for her young daughter, who visited the X-rated website that had nothing to do with the Wicked doll. The company mistakenly listed a similarly titled website for the adult entertainment site Wicked Pictures, rather than the official page for the Universal Pictures film starring Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. The plaintiff alleges that Mattel didn't offer a refund and believes she and her child suffered emotional distress from the misprint. Oh really now? I believe this might be a frivolous lawsuit, and here's why. These scenes were hardcore, full-on nude pornographic images depicting actual intercourse, the lawsuit reads. Plaintiff's minor daughter immediately showed her mother the photographs and both were horrified by what they saw. If plaintiff had been aware of such an inappropriate defect in the product, she would not have purchased it. Well, there's a few more defects going on here than just that one. You see, as a lot of people found out when this story first made the rounds, the very first thing you have to do when visiting the Wicked webpage, the porn page that is declare that you are over the age of 18 and that you are braced for adult content beyond this point. And even if this minor daughter lied and declared that she was in fact over 18, she still wouldn't have been subjected to any actual porn, only suggestive pictures of women who admittedly are scantily clad but not full-on nude, and certainly no actual pornographic content. To get to that, you have to pay for further access. Point is, if this daughter found any pictures of actual intercourse, she went out of her way to find it, or more likely, her mother went out of her way to convince a lawyer that she did. That's just my guess though, the story continues. Mattel, the manufacturer of Barbie, pulled the toy from shelves at retailers including Target, Amazon and Kohl's. It also issued a statement that it was aware of a misprint on the packaging of the Mattel Wicked Collection dolls, primarily sold in the United States, which intended to direct consumers to the official wickedmovie.com landing page. The company advised consumers who already have the dolls to discard the product packaging or obscure the link. Neither Universal nor Mattel responded to request for comment. After Wicked opened in theaters, Universal's chief marketing officer Michael Moses told Variety he didn't think the snafu was harmful to ticket sales for the film. The movie musical collected a dazzling $112 million in its debut and has since grossed $263 million domestically and $360 million globally. I don't think that all press is good press. Yeah, Jaguar can certainly testify to that, but anyway, I always categorize incidents between what might actually damage the desire to see the movie and what might not, he said. I think that was an example of one that's an anecdote more than a threat. And I think he's entirely right about that. As fun as that whole misprint may be, I don't think it moved any needle in any direction. And to me, this seems like a frivolous lawsuit where no actual harm has happened, and if it did, then that minor daughter is either very tech-savvy or knew exactly what she was doing, or maybe her mother was sitting right next to her instructing her every step of the way. Again, what do I know? What I do know is that frivolous lawsuits do happen, like how MTV got sued over Beavis and Butthead in the 90s, because some mother claimed that Beavis being obsessed with fire led to her son being influenced to burn down their house. They got a nice payment out of it, Beavis couldn't see fire for a great many years, and years later, that kid admitted that he hadn't even seen the show and that his mother made it all up. But as for this case, who am I to judge? Let the courts figure it out. Let me know what you think of this in the comments.